Good morning, everybody. It is meteorologist HY Forecast, guys, and welcome back to the video. Hope you guys are all enjoying your Wednesday morning, guys. And this will be another update on Blizzard Dorothy. I was actually not really gonna do it because, again, it is now basically almost over. But again, we actually have some bad news. Almost up to 100,000 plus people are out of power in the Midwest. So I just thought I will make a video on this. I'm going to be showing the power outages on the poweroutages.us. We're going to be looking at the blizzard conditions. We're going to be looking at the NAM 3K model as it's going to be wrecking the Midwest as we speak. It may not be affecting so many areas, but it's going to be wrecking these areas and bombarding these areas in the Midwest with blizzard conditions, huge wind issues. That's why we do have a couple of blizzard warnings out there, or a blizzard warning out there in northern Michigan. And later today, I'm going to be doing the whole forecast for which is from Ezekiel, as the past time I've only been showing up to Black Friday. But now I'll be showing later this afternoon I'll be showing a video on this major storm Ezekiel that could be a cross-country storm from the west to the northeast. My grandpa is here already, so I don't know when I'll have that video out because I don't know if we have any plans or anything for today. But yeah, be sure to subscribe, guys, if you are new to the channel. I do daily weather forecasts, and I do actually a lot of videos at some points so you guys get new information. Be sure to share this channel to any friends or family that are in the path in this or just want some information on this. So be sure to show them my channel. And yeah, without further ado, let's get in this video. So here we are looking at the national weather. As you can tell, we don't have that many more windstorm warnings and advisories in effect for these areas still. As you can tell, we have a huge, just huge area in the western United States, in the northern plains for Ezekiel that now have their watches. We actually have a blizzard warning too for Ezekiel. So we're going to be definitely going to be focusing on that later today, as I'm going to probably wait for the GFS run, or I just might have 3 to 4 videos out today. But as I can tell you, this is where we're going to be focusing right here. So yeah, we have a couple of million people out here under windstorm warnings. That's out there for northwestern Iowa. Again, we still have Rochester, Minneapolis, and St. Paul. Those areas are still under the windstorm warnings. They saw most of their snow earlier this morning up to 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. That's when they really start their heaviest snowfall. So it is kind of slowing down a little bit as we have the heavier snow getting closer to Eau Claire and also northern parts of Michigan. So again, we're having some areas again, St. Paul, Duluth, Minnesota, all the way to that, all the way over here to the northern part, to the border of Canada. We also do have a couple windstorm advisories for areas in south central, or sorry, for central Wisconsin and Iowa. So yeah, we also have those warnings for Eau Claire. We're gonna be focusing on this a blizzard warning we have for actually this northern part of Michigan near Marquette or Iron Mountain, right here in this little island part of, we actually have 2 for the island part of Minnesota and a couple out here for northern Michigan, near Houghton. But again, we're just gonna have a lot of rain or snow for those areas. Yeah, we also do have a couple flash flood warnings and flash flood watches in effect for the western Minnesota coast near Muskegon out there off Lake Michigan. So in the next as you can tell right now, again, the GFS or European shows 18 hours, but that is what it's like right now because European tends to be up to 24 to 18 hours behind, but it doesn't mean it's wrong. But as you can tell, right now, we are seeing that lighter shade of snow for areas in southern Minnesota. Again, here we have Minneapolis, or here we have St. Paul. Here's Minneapolis. Here we have Rochester right here. So they are getting their lightest snow right now. It is starting to leave northern Iowa. This will be light snow. Won't really see really blizzard conditions at that point. The blizzard conditions will be out here for northwestern Wisconsin and northern Michigan. We are still going to see plenty of power outages. We have power outages for much of these areas right here. This is where we do have power outages. We also could have power outages right here due to the rain. Heavy rain, so this is causing huge issues. This heavy rain again, have very heavy rain for Detroit, heavy rain for Madison, Wisconsin, and Milwaukee. We could have a mix of snow and rain. We are going to be seeing an ice mix for Green Bay. Eau Claire can get light or moderate to heavy snow still as we go on through right now. In the next couple hours, then we'll see some snow actually converting, or rain and Muskegon converting to snow. Actually, that is a new update. We're also going to have some snow out here to Green Bay, maybe even Milwaukee, very light snow. It will start to leave Eau Claire, Minneapolis, St. Paul. You guys will be in the clear, but Duluth, Minnesota will still get that snow. And then by tomorrow morning, Thanksgiving morning. We'll have some snow for near Lansing, Muskegon, and also again the near Iron Mountain, of course, right there. We'll still have that light snow, and then by Thanksgiving, late morning, it should be gone. Now we're going to be looking at the GFS radar, and in the next 6 hours, we'll be seeing that snow again. It's starting to lighten up for the southeastern part of Minnesota. So Rochester, St. Paul, actually St. Paul, Minneapolis will see quite some some light to moderate snow as we go on. But Rochester will see a bit of a lighter snow converting into just a couple of flurries. We'll have very heavy snow off the areas just north of Green Bay. Could be seeing blizzard conditions just beyond the rain. We'll also be seeing actually blizzard conditions for the areas in Duluth. Eau Claire, we'll see that line up of snow, but again, we'll have that heavy snow for Iron Mountain. Houghton, it's going to be seeing just incredibly heavy snow. That's why we have those blizzard warnings in effect. It's going to be quite the messy snowstorm for these areas in Oops, I did not mean to do that. As we get in the next 12 hours, though, it will start to lighten up again. We can actually maybe see some snow coming out as this low pressure system kind of dips while it's kind of a bit above freezing. And then we could actually maybe see some snow for Green Bay, maybe even for southern Michigan. We'll just actually have snow just for this whole western coast of Michigan, so Muskegon. And then we'll also be seeing that snow hanging out for Duluth, Iron Mountain, and Houghton. We'll be seeing that snow by, and this is Thanksgiving morning. And then by Thanksgiving late morning, we actually could see that snow hanging around for these areas right here for the parts of northern Michigan. And then again by Thanksgiving, more like afternoon, it should be gone. And then that's where we have that Ezekiel storm to come. So now we're looking at the NAN3KA model. I'm taking a lot of looks at the mini radar so you guys can just see what's exactly happening. So here in the next hour, we'll be seeing, based on this NAN3KA model, we're not going to be seeing that much snow at all for Rochester left. Maybe a couple flurries left from Minneapolis. But look at this. We're going to be seeing so heavy. Just look how heavy the snow is. I've actually never seen a pink because that's how heavy it is. Look how heavy that is. That's going to be that's the heaviest rate it can get, guys. That's heaviest rate. That's the blizzard conditions we're going to be seeing. Like, that is crazy. It's so heavy. I've never seen actually anything that heavy of snowfall to get to the pink. So that is definitely blizzard conditions, guys. Like, that's probably the heaviest it can get. We'll have light to moderate snow for Duluth. Very heavy snow out there for Iron Mountain. Wow, they will really get the blizzard conditions. And maybe even get some snow out there for the southern border of Wisconsin. As we get in the next 4 hours, that's when we see maybe some snow flurries out there for maybe Madison, Wisconsin. Milwaukee could be seeing a chilly rain with a couple flurries. Rochester can get their snow back with light to moderate snow. And then again, just look at the heavy snow for these northern part of Michigan. Houghton, all those areas will be getting very heavy snow. Duluth will continue to see snow. Eau Claire will continue to see that snow as this low pressure system is right over Green Bay. And as the next 7 hours, we'll maybe see that snow getting a bit closer to Milwaukee. Also, these areas near Brooksville, Wisconsin. And, of course, Iron Mountain still going to get that heavy snow. But that snow will start to calm down as we go over into today in the afternoon and evening. And then as we get into the next 14 hours, they should be bringing some snow out there for you guys out here into Michigan. Now we'll be looking at the snowfall totals, what's to come. So again, since the European is a bit behind, it will be showing a bit more snow for these areas out here into the plains. So just don't listen to this. This has already happened. But again, additional snowfall is up to again 7 inches for these areas out here into Eau Claire and Minneapolis. That's what they saw last night. Because again, I just don't know why the Europeans behind on snowfall. But they'll probably see a couple. Maybe 1 to 3 more inches left for these areas in Minneapolis. Not much at all. We'll have about an inch or 2 left, or maybe even 3 inches for you guys out there into Duluth. We'll have a bit of a snow for again northwestern Iowa, and of course we'll have a heavy snowfall to come in northern Michigan, which has not really piled up yet, and that is of course when we'll be seeing up to, let me get this snowfall, okay, up to 13 to 14 inches of snowfall. That is how crazy it's going to be out there for you guys in northern Michigan. And now we're going to be looking at the actual GFS model, so it's actually like what is to come. Duluth, Minnesota could actually see a good amount of snow left to come. They could see up to 3 to 5 inches of snowfall left for Duluth, as it is kind of like going up like this. Minneapolis won't be seeing more than an inch left. Rochester, maybe a trace to half an inch. Out you guys in Milwaukee, Madison, you guys could see flurries, but no accumulation. Areas near Iron Mountain can see up to 4 to 7 inches of snowfall. Areas in Eau Claire can be seeing another inch or two. And then, of course, these areas in northern Michigan will just get demolished by the snow. It's going to get wrecked. We're going to see plenty more power outages, if not like, basically this whole panhandle area to get power outages possible, as we will be reaching up to 14 inches additional to come after we saw a couple inches last night. So we're totally going to be seeing around just under 2 feet of snow. So I've actually never looked at this. I haven't looked at this site in quite a while, but we're going to be looking at the power outages here on the poweroutages.us. But again, as you can tell, we have minor power outages for these areas to the Midwest, all the way to Kentucky is where we have these power outages from this rain. And we have major power outages actually for Indiana with 55,800 people out of 2 million, guys. That is quite crazy. We have 55,000 people out in Indiana, and they haven't even gotten snow yet. This is all from the rain that came and the wind. All of this it's crazy. Like it's the wind, heavy snow, and heavy rain are causing power outages throughout all the way from Michigan, all the way out here. Again, Minnesota doesn't have that many out, 770, as they mostly fixed it as we went to this morning. 744 out with out there, Iowa. We have 26,000 out in Wisconsin. So yeah, that's quite more into the Eau Claire area. Michigan definitely has a lot to come, 38,000, but I believe they will get into the major power outages as we get later into today, because they will definitely be seeing about another 30,000 to come out in those areas if you have power in Houghton, because those, as you get more into the north, the stronger the power is with snowfall. Missouri has 12,000 out due to the rain. We have 15,000 out due to the rain in near Illinois. That will be mostly for southern Illinois. And we actually got 22,000 people out in Kentucky. Of a couple, actually that's 7,000 more than, that's a bit more than these areas out here into Illinois, which means it's showing really this heavy rain is going out. And then Ohio even has 26,000, so 4,000 more, of course. And yet Indiana's got 55,000. That's crazy. I believe Michigan will get into the major power outages. We do have a couple out here for Tennessee, 2,000, West Virginia, 4,000, 831 Pennsylvania, all the way to New York. But yeah, we have quite a bit of areas out here in the United States. But we have actually only 51 out in Nebraska, 261 left near the areas near Sioux Falls. And yeah, we have quite a bit of areas actually. Oh, why is there 4,000 out for Georgia? I guess with, I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if I'll do another video on Dorothy, of course, because we are going to be seeing a lot more power outages to come. But yeah, let's just wait and see, and then I'll do another Ezekiel. Bye, guys.